We'll get started. So hi, I'm Amber from Influencer Updates on Instagram, and I am going to talk to you tonight about 3 of the biggest topics for the week in the influencer world, and then I'm going to do a live Q&A where you can ask the questions if you put your questions now in the comment box below, and I will go through them at the end. So the first update, I did some picture clues earlier on my story. So Anna Paul and her ex-boyfriend Glen Thompson. So Anna Paul actually bought her ex Glen a brand new car. Well, actually it's not brand new. It's new to him, but it is his dream car, and it is a 1992 Nissan Skyline, followed by a whole heap of letters that mean things to car enthusiasts, I'm sure, but a 1992 Nissan Skyline, and it is valued at $200,000. So she is officially the best ex-girlfriend ever. She obviously still has a very good relationship with him. I can't imagine how that affects her current relationship, which I believe she's in a relationship with Emmylou, but they must all just get along and be really happy. But this is a very, I guess it's a non-traditional relationship, but I do love Anna, and she just seems to have such a good heart, and she seems so generous and loving. So that's very cool. Second update is Olivia Molly Rogers. So sadly we heard this week her ex-husband Justin McKeon, he announced that their previously joint dog Ziggy, they used to own him together when they lived together, he sadly passed away. So Justin mentioned in the post that he died suddenly of natural causes. And Olivia then posted a post shortly after that saying that she's very upset. Like, she actually found out through social media that Ziggy had passed away, like from Justin's post. I'm guessing somebody like screenshot it and sent it to her, because I don't believe they're following each other. She then went on to say that she doesn't know what happened, which I thought was an interesting thing for her to say, because Justin has said that he died suddenly of natural causes. And for them, Olivia to then say, I don't know what happened, it makes it seem like she doesn't believe that it was natural causes. He was a young dog, so it would seem very unusual for a dog of that age to die of natural causes. So Olivia doesn't like to really share a lot of personal details. I don't believe she will share any more on this. And Justin is not going to share any more if the story is not correct. Like, if the dog Ziggy has died of something else, I don't believe Justin's going to say so. So we will probably never know, but it's just interesting that they seemed to have a bit of beef between them, I guess. And it's so sad that Olivia found out that way. I just can't even imagine. It would be heartbreaking for her. I will just quickly address my jumper. So this is vintage Jagger and Stone. I put it on for the live. I've been talking about Lucy and Nikki in my subs so much lately. They have got so much going on. They're so interesting to me at the moment. And I bought this jumper about 4 years ago. So that's the outfit for tonight. The third update I've got here is Dom and Ella. They are ex-maths contestants. Dom started the week off strong. She shared with us all that she's going to be doing the world's greatest shave to raise money, and she was appealing to Vegemite, the brand, to sponsor her. Like, the money would go to the world's greatest shave, and she just, I guess, was being quite creative, like appealing to them from a marketing standpoint. I haven't heard if that has been successful, but further on in the week, both of these videos were filmed in the Maldives, or Maldives. A lot of people pronounce it differently. So she is there. They are there together, Dom and Ella, and they're at a 5-star restaurant. And Dom made a video complaining that somebody at the table behind them was listening to their phone very loudly, and they were playing games. And Dom was saying, like, what would you do in this situation? Would you, I guess the options were, like, you could tell them to be quiet. A lot of people in the comments were saying maybe tell the waiter to tell them to be quiet. But also a lot of people were saying you just need to put up with it. They're entitled to make noise and they don't need to be silent. Other cultures, they don't believe in, like, being silent in fancy settings, which also tied in with a racist comment, potentially racist comment, I suppose I will say, because I don't know what the motive was behind this comment, but Ella mentioned that they are non-English speaking people. That is the word she used, non-English speaking people. So that has also had a bit of different interpretation. Some people are saying that she added that in to, like, meaning that they can't exactly say to the people, oh, can you please turn that down, because there is a language barrier. Other people took it as racist. other people took that as, yeah, like she's acknowledging their culture that maybe they don't believe in being quiet at a fancy restaurant for lunch. So yeah, it was a very polarizing topic. It got a lot of comments on TikTok. I noticed it was also shared by So Dramatic podcast. And yeah, I did share it in subscriptions. And again, there was mixed feedback on that one. It did get a lot of comments, but yeah, there's no right or wrong answer, of course. It's just, it was a very polarizing topic. So they are the 3 things I was going to talk about this week. And I will now go through the questions. Oh, lots of people are having takeaway for dinner. Fish and chips, KFC, sausage rolls. Okay, Sophia Begg boyfriend announcement. So Sopha Dopha, otherwise known as Sophia Begg, she has done a medium launch of her boyfriend. I can't remember if I spoke about this last week, but she's definitely done plenty of soft launches. So I've been talking about it with close friends and subscribers since July last year, where, you know, she's been showing little bits of him, and he had his profile picture as a picture of him and her, which has now been changed, I guess, so that people can't find him as easily. But yeah, she's been dating him for quite a long time. I'd say around a year, given that timeline. But she soft launched him when she went to New Zealand recently. So she went on a trip to New Zealand with somebody, didn't say who, which alarm bells straight away were ringing, like, okay, she's obviously there with a man. And she did post like his arm a little bit in some pictures, but nobody sort of really seemed to talk about it much. But yeah, I think that was the soft launch, really. She's now doing more of a medium launch, where she's been posting pictures of themselves like together, but with their heads cropped to here so that you can't see his face. But it did get into like a gossip page, maybe Tea Time or something. People were posting his name or maybe his like Instagram account, and then Sopha got quite upset and did a story about it, saying, you know, I wanted to share this with you all, but this is why I don't share stuff, because some people go really weird and stalkerish. So then she's saying that she's not going to share as much anymore. But she has shared him again on TikTok since then. So yes, I will leave it at that. Someone had grapes for dinner. Update on Sophie Guidolin, please. I don't know if I have an update. I know that her son, what's his name? Kai? I believe it was Kai, has been in hospital this week. She is always very mysterious about medical conditions, so she doesn't say why he's in hospital. She was saying that he's been in and out of hospital heaps lately, but she hasn't been sharing it. I think somebody was saying that her kids should have more privacy or something, and she's like, well, if you must know, this is Kai. He's in hospital right now. We've been in and out of hospital for months, and I haven't been sharing that on social media. That's the only update I've got at the moment, off the top of my head, sorry. Lots of people asking about Letitia, Seb and Jack not being friends anymore. So that's Letitia Clark, Kat Clark's daughter. I was meant to look that up this week, but I haven't. So again, I'll have to get back to you on that one, sorry. Ruby Tuesday Matthews podcast. Yes, so Ruby Tuesday Matthews has launched a podcast. She said herself that she will not be editing the episodes. She's just going to like record it in one take. She is recording it in her laundry while her daughter Holiday sleeps. So love the honesty there. I did listen to the first episode, and yeah, I really liked it. I'm definitely keen to listen to the second episode. I wonder if she'll do influencer interviews. I don't think she will. I think it's called Ruby Rambles, and I think... Sorry, it's also only available on Spotify. That I believe is only available on Spotify. And I think that Ruby Rambles is a good title for it, because that's what it seems like her content will be. I don't think it's going to be like a professional production with interviews and stuff, at least not for now. Oh, my friend Michaela has logged on and said that I'm the best. Thank you, Michaela. Emmylou update, please. Okay, so I noticed on the Outspoken podcast page that they posted an Emmylou update today. I haven't listened to the episode yet, but they said that she's done something nostalgic, and I love nostalgia. I love like all the 90s stuff, and I love memories, and I'm very excited to hear that episode. Ah, okay. Emmylou went on Ready Steady Cook in Sydney and apparently lost the audience vote by a landslide. So I'm guessing that was the nostalgia. Ready Steady Cook used to be a show that you'd get home from school. No, it was a midday show, I think. Like if you had a day home from school, you'd watch Ready Steady Cook, and there was like the red and the green team. So maybe she went on an episode of that. That would be so cool to watch. But unfortunately, it seems she lost the audience vote by a landslide. That's a bit sad. I mean, she does have cookbooks and she does seem to be a good cook, but I really want to see that clip, like that video. I think that's all the questions for now. I've kept it to only 11 minutes. These are getting shorter and shorter. I think because I did a Q&A the other day, people asked a lot of questions in there. And also I've been doing a lot of Q&As in my subscriber posts, posts, I guess. So if you do want to subscribe, you can do that by clicking the link in my bio, and you will get daily updates to your story, and DM me anytime. There's also like a special subscriber feed where I post things, and just something I posted tonight, which was interesting because people love Brittney Lee Saunders. So I'm just going to add this little update about her. She yesterday revealed that her Fayt fashion business is an 8-figure business. So that means it's worth at least $10 million. $10 million. And then she's also got like her cafe, and go her. Like, she is amazing. She is a business babe. Cool. All right. Well, sorry, I'm just reading this. Oh yeah, I did remember this one as well. Thoughts on Kat Clark's new video of her getting upset because Anna Paul was launching a skincare brand also. So yeah, on TikTok this week, I've spoken about this in subscribers. On TikTok this week, Kat Clark showed a video from August last year where she was crying because she just found out that Anna Paul had released a skincare brand, and Kat herself was planning to release one in the next few months. So Kat announced this week the launch of her skincare brand Calarco. She's been telling us about it for a few months, like showing us little glimpses of the bottle and announcing the brand name and stuff. But I don't know, Kat is obviously very, very clever when it comes to TikTok content. She knows what's going to get engagement. But I did find the video quite weird in that there's literally hundreds of thousands of skincare brands in the world, and Anna Paul releasing one doesn't really make any difference to Kat Clark releasing one. But I think that maybe the reason why, someone mentioned this to me, I agree with it. I think the reason why she might have posted that video is because maybe she was getting accused of copying Anna, and that shows that she actually has been working on it since before Anna released her skincare brand, Paullie Skin. It also is interesting that Anna collaborated with a big brand, so the owner of James Cosmetics, who is partly owned by Emily Skye, I believe. So yeah, they've collaborated with Anna Paul to like help her launch this brand. Whereas it seems like Kat Clark's doing it all on her own. She said that the stock's all going to be coming to her townhouse, and she's not even sure where she's going to store it and everything. So I think that they are very different brands, and the packaging looks very different, and I feel their target market will be quite different. I feel like Kat's will be targeted more towards mums because she's a mum, but then a lot of people are saying that because her children are in the marketing, she's trying to capture like the teenage audience. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of marketing she does going forward. But yes, I think that is all for today. If you do have any questions I didn't answer, please DM me after this and we can talk about it, because I love talking about influencer stuff. All right, I will talk to you all soon. Bye.